Hey Homo sapiens and Marbites, it's me Barbie Scott. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back any new watchers or subscribers who have never been here before, or if you're a new subscriber you would. Anyway, so this is a Christmas video again. I'm from London, so clearly I've done the London Eye and I've done a London bus and then I've done a Christmas tree. So this is my Christmas scene look for today, and yeah, let's go into the tutorial. So to start off this look, we are going to go and do our sky first, and I'm going in with the James Charles palette, and I am using the shade Cola first, and I'm just going to put that all over the perimeter of my large forehead before I go into Brother. Now Brother is a purplish tone, if you don't know, as you can see, and then once I've gone in with Brother, I do mix in some Brother and some Escape together, and then once I feel like that is okay, I'm going to go in back with some Brother and Cola just around the purplish areas, and then I'm going to go in once again with a shade that I love from the palette, and it is Playground. So I'm just gonna read out and tell you what I'm doing beforehand so that you can catch the gist in this tutorial. And also I'm speeding up quite a lot, so as you can see this is where I'm putting Playground in, but I'm trying to keep these videos as short as I can because sometimes I do make my videos a little longer than they need to be. Anyway, once I'm happy with my sky, I'm going to do my clouds, and obviously I'm going in with Flashback, and Flashback caused a little problems because, you know, I picked up way too much on the brush. However, it's so pigmented. All these shades are really pigmented, and you know, James Charles really did not lie about his palette, so I'm happy with this. Anyway, so creating these clouds, I'm just creating clouds, you know, how I would create them, and then I am going to create some shadowing into the clouds using some Cola and some Brother. Then after I've done that and happy with that, I'm going in with a NYX eyeliner, and I am going to just, you know, create some edges to those clouds, and then we're going to move on. So creating the London Eye, I'm going to be using the NYX Epic Black Noir Black Mousse Liner just to create the wheel and then obviously the entrance or the base of it. And I'm just going to use a really thin brush and just carefully, you know, try to be very symmetrical with that before I do go in with a liquid, a felt tip liner, should I say, to create more of those lines. And and then we're going to use a liquid highlighter to use them as the capsules. I felt like I wanted to use a liquid liner, and I wanted to use some highlighter in this look anyway, but I used the liquid highlighter, sorry, because I wanted it to look as if they were being used and they were on and whatnot. Anyway, going in with the shade B, I'm just creating a little bit of highlights to the lines, basically. This bit is very hard to do, the bust that I'm going to create, and I wasn't too sure if I was going to do a Root Master or a normal bust, so I just kind of went with the Root Master and try to make it look like a red bus. But because of how my hairline is very funny, so as you can see, I'm gonna go right close to my hairline, and just beyond the first part that I've placed, my hair starts growing there, right there. Yeah, so I'm getting all of this grease paint into my hair already, and Yeah, it was just really hard. But anyway, I'm going in with some white, just creating windows and lights and whatnot. And we are going to do some shading and whatnot. So as you can see, I've just created like a pinkish red here, just because I want this to be the forefront of the bus where it looks like it's being lit up from the other side. Creating a wheel, and then using that black, I'm going to create some shading and the grills, and then I'm going to create some more windows at the bottom of the bus, and then using the black, I'm going to use very lightly some shading around it. Going on to the Christmas tree, basically I'm just dabbing on a green with a mix of black and a darker green, and then I'm going to just throw on some Christmas baubles like so, go into the red and make a little star, and then dab that with a little highlighter. No, actually it wasn't highlighter, it was a shimmery eyeshadow, but it wasn't from the James Charles palette, it was from some other palette that, well, we'll not talk about that. Anyway, we are now going to go on to finishing up the bus and, you know, making it look more defined by creating more shading around it, and then we're going to do our eyes. So I am now using Escape on my outer corner, and I'm just dabbing that on with a fluffy brush, and then I'm just going to bring that in just a little bit in towards my nose before we go on to the shimmer, which is Artistry, and I'm going to use that using my finger. I thought to use my finger just because, well, if I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't prep for doing eyeshadow, so I didn't have any eyeshadow brushes available. They were on the other side of the room, and I wasn't getting up for nobody because I had already started and I didn't want to make this video longer or the day longer, so I'm just using my fingers, and using your fingers is absolutely fine. So just going to darken my eyes a little bit with some felt tip liner, and then after I've done that, I'm just going to throw on some mascara. I wanted my eyelashes to look defined, but I didn't want to put lashes on to make them look like wow, so I just, you know, threw on mascara. Then I'm just using my hands to put some highlighter on, and then we're closing up now, and we are going to place like white dots all over my face or forehead, and, you know, just the beginnings of snow in the UK. We haven't seen snow in the UK for the longest time. Well, in London, that is. So yeah, come on, snow, can we have some? So guys, that's how I got the look. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe, you know, press that subscribe button and the notification bell. And yes, have a blessed one. See you soon. Bye. Rogue Marby Scott.